Yo, what's up, guys? Joker here bringing you another video. So, we need to talk. And essentially, what it's going to be on is GGG's response. You've probably seen a dozen other content creators make a video on this, but it's ridiculous, honestly. The fact that they thought this was a good response. So, essentially, if you haven't been keeping up, arch nemesis monsters are incredibly tough. I mean, let alone when you pair them with other league mechanics like Essence, Legion, Harvest. It's completely overtuned still. It feels like the start of last league. It feels like they didn't learn anything from last league, but if anything, they gave us a shit mechanic to go along with it. At least last league, we had Sentinel, hands down my favorite mechanic since I started playing in Legion. It's well, tied with Ultimatum because I really like the Ultimatum too, but essentially pretty much one of the best mechanics. And then it made items feel valuable. It added easy build and crafting versatility. And then they go ahead and they give us this shit. They overtune Arch Nemesis. They nerf Harvest out of existence. The league mechanic is shit, and the general item drops are gone. And then essentially their response is, oh, to where does he say it? Oh, to make you reduce clicks, we did this for you to help you reduce clips. Go fuck yourself, dude. Really? That has to be like uh, the least properly phrased sentence ever. And like, why would you even, as well as down here somewhere where it's like, oh, we also deleted a massive loot multiplier. Oh, so you're just admitting that you're not giving us loot. On top of the fact that this league, there's been so many bugs. I've rolled maps that are not on the atlas. Apparently I thought it was a bug where shit just wasn't dropping loot, but apparently that's an intended gameplay mechanic. Arch Nemesis is insanely tanky. So let me hop over to my character real quick. It's not much, but I do have so I have 4 endurance charges, right? And then I have 6k armor, so roughly 70k reduction. I have a molten shell. I have 57, 9800 evasion. Yes, my gear kind of sucks, but I am max res. I'm corrupted blood immune. And then I have the reason why I count these as decent defenses is because I do have a 50% mind over matter because of me being a Hierophant, right? So my 2.5k life and my 1.2k ES, right, are kind of working together where 50% of the damage comes from my mana before my life. So all of that put together, I figured, okay, this is like a decent amount of defenses. I had to swap and put on Grace, Determination, and Defiance banner because it is still a fucking necessity. Things are just too strong, dude. Honestly, things are just way too strong. They're completely out of touch with what the player base actually wants. I get that they have a vision, but at this rate, it's a bad vision. If this is like an indicator of what PoE 2 is going to be like, I'm probably not going to play PoE 2. It's just completely ridiculous getting one shot by a random rare mob when you two shot a map boss. That's not fun and engaging. A lot of the mechanics aren't challenging, they're just annoying. Like, no, I'm sorry. It's not a good design. I thought they learned last league when everyone was pissed off, but they were like, you know what? Let's do that again. And then the absolute kick in the balls that they decided to do at the bottom of this, they fucking promoted their loot box at the bottom of the most out of touch post I have ever seen them put. Now, don't get me wrong. This is not saying to throw hate at GGG or anyone. If anything, you guys should feel bad for Bex because as the community manager, she does really well as opposed to community managers for other games, right? I think the top two community like managers that I know of are going to be the old school RuneScape team. And then is Bex. She does a really good job, but they just make it insanely hard on her. So don't give her any shit because none of it is her fault. And same thing to all the rest of the devs. Don't give them shit. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed, dude. It's so out of touch. It's practically unplayable and unfun. You don't get loot. You don't get big loot explosions. You don't. So, I mean, honestly, I see the player retention on this league being terrible. But once again, don't flame anyone. But also, don't buy this. Like last league, I went ahead, since Sentinel was one of my favorite leagues, I did go ahead and I bought the Battle Pass, just not because I like the items in the Battle Pass, but because I liked Sentinel, right? That's how it should work. You like a league, you should support it, especially in a free to play game. But in a game like this, no. Fuck no, I'm not using any of my money on this shit. No, I'm sorry. That's so stupid. And the fact that they put it out at the bottom of this post, like, oh yeah, we hear what you're saying, but you're wrong. This is intended. Buy our shit. This is just a straight money grubbing move, and I'm sad. If this is the direction of the game, I don't think PoE is going to live very long if it keeps making mistake after mistake after mistake, dude. Like, and I don't know who's going to play PoE 2 if this is the design of PoE 2. I mean, like I said, Last Epoch is doing really good, and they're about to launch their multiplayer coming up soon. So I may make a transition over there if this is still this. All right, but that's pretty much it. My little bit of a rant on this. Give me your opinions down in the comment. Do you agree, disagree? How are you feeling about the league? Are you even still playing the league? That's kind of what's been holding me out and putting in videos is it's just motivation to play. It's not really that fun. And there hasn't been really anything to make money off of, so I can't really do those videos either. We don't have any new content besides the Uber in-game, which I'm struggling getting to because I can't get enough currency to upgrade my gear. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and to stay up to date, I'll keep you up to date if we get anything else. And until next time, take care.